Hey folks, I'm Mr. Crocker and I'm here to talk to you today about allergies. We're going to talk about allergies. We're going to go over to ReadWorks. Okie dokie. Clickety click. Okay, ReadWorks. Hopefully you are seeing that. Student login. Our class code is GYBGX2. That was GYBGX2. I'm Josh Crocker, the teacher version of Josh Crocker. There is a Josh Crocker that exists outside of school. And God Allergies. God Allergies is the passage we are reading today. So with this passage, we are going to be practicing main idea and details. And with the last couple of things that we've done, we've been finding the main idea in the paragraph. It was pretty specific. It was like a right there kind of a thing. Today, it's going to be more of a paraphrase. It's going to be like a summary in your own words type of a main idea, not a bad idea, I hope. So let's go ahead and jump in and read through the passage. Got allergies? I do have allergies. Okay, more people in the United States have allergies today compared with decades ago. Allergies are bad reactions to things around you or that you eat. In 2010, more than half of Americans were sensitive to at least one allergen. That was the finding of one survey by the National Institutes of Health. Allergens are things that set off allergies. Many allergens, such as dust and mold, are found in the air. Allergies are...
Adrian Ortega from the car line needs to come to the office. Adrian Ortega from the car line needs to come to the office.
Allergies are increasing over time, said Andy Nish. He is a doctor from Georgia. So an allergy is when you have a reaction to something in your environment. It might be something you eat. It might be something you breathe in, but it gives you a bad reaction, whether that's a sneeze or like with food sometimes. It could be that your throat swells or your face swells up, but you have a bad reaction to something like dust or mold or peanuts or eggs. There's just a lot of different things that people can be allergic to. Okay. Allergens.
Miss Catelli called the office. Miss Catelli called the office.
Allergens in the air aren't the only problem. Kids' food allergies have risen too. Between 1997 and 2007, the number of kids with food allergies jumped 18%. Eating milk products and eggs can give some children rashes. Those foods can even cause some people to have trouble breathing. So in the last 10 years, 97 to 2007, we have seen an increase of 18% in kids who have a bad reaction to things like eggs and milk products. Okay, and those problems, those bad reactions can look like a rash, or they can look like you having trouble breathing, like if your throat swells. Okay, what's behind the spread of allergies? Some scientists think our immune systems don't have enough to do. Immune systems help our bodies fight germs, but many kids today come in contact with fewer germs than their grandparents did. That's in part because they grow up in environments with fewer germs, and such as cleaner homes and smaller families. Experts say that when our immune systems have fewer germs to fight, they get confused. They attack other things, such as milk, that we drink instead. You know, I am not a scientist, but I think they're wrong about that. Like, just my opinion. I think it has something to do with something else. Okay. Other scientists say hotter temperatures are to blame. They say the weather is warmer for longer periods now, so plants bloom longer. Plants release pollen, which is a common allergen. Maybe. Doctors do not know for sure what's making allergens increase, but they do know how to treat them with medicine. There is very good treatment for allergies, Nish said. No one should suffer with symptoms. Okay, so regardless of why the allergies are increasing, they are saying that we have medicine for allergies. and we can deal with that. Like I take Zyrtec every day, and that helps me with my allergies. If you're having an allergy, there's probably something you can take. Seems like that's more for allergies that you breathe, though. Allergens, like being allergic to peanuts, I don't think that there's really a treatment outside of an emergency drug that you can take. Okay, take cover. Dust and other allergens that flow into your nose are in for a blast, a cough or a sneeze, that is. Both are natural reflexes or responses to help keep you from getting sick. Here's a look at the big bursts. Okay, so when your body gets an allergen inside of it through your nose or your mouth, it does these things to remove them from your body, a sneeze and a cough. Okay, sneezes start at the back of your throat. Each quick burst can force out up to 4,000 droplets of saliva. The tiny droplets travel at 300 miles per hour. So that is what this picture was showing, right? That looks like a sneeze. All of that is being forced out of your body. So that's why it's important to cover your mouth when you sneeze. Okay, a cough. Coughs come out of your lungs. Each blast can push out 3,000 saliva droplets as fast as 50 miles per hour. Enough air comes out to almost fill a 2-liter bottle. So like when you go to the store and buy those liter bottles, the plastic jugs of soda, that much air comes out of your lungs when you cough, along with 3,000 droplets. And sneezes are more powerful than coughs. Okay, so that was it. That article is not very long. Now, let's talk about main idea and details. Okay, I think that the main idea and details. What was that article mostly about? I would say that it was definitely allergies, right? It was about allergies. Should we get more specific than that? Should it be things that people are allergic to? You know, I don't feel like that article was really, I don't feel like there was enough there for us to be much more specific. So I would just say that the main idea was just allergies. And that way, any detail that I can find that relates to allergies works for a supporting detail. Okay, like if I were to limit it to things that people are allergic to, allergens, then my details could only be things that people were allergic to, and I'm not sure there's really enough there. But if I just say allergies, that gives me more choice for details. Okay. So what were the main ideas? The main details, really, the main things that the author said about allergies. The first thing that I remember from the article was that allergies are increasing. Allergies are increasing. Okay. They talked about that quite a bit. Okay. They talked about things that people are allergic to. So allergens can be in the air, or they can be in your food. Really, it's just if they can get into your body could have a bad reaction, right? And those are just common ways of things getting into our bodies. Either we breathe them in, drink them in, or eat them. So allergens can be in the air or your food. And then the last section of that article was about how our bodies get things out, right? So there were 2 ways, they called them blasts. Remember that? Coughs and sneezes. Why does your body do that? They remove allergens, right? So I have another detail there. Coughs and sneezes remove allergens. So things, little tiny pieces of pollen, right? A tiny little speck of dust. You breathe it into your nose. It goes in your nose. Your nose is full of mucus, right? It gets stuck in a piece of mucus. Your body, your immune system realizes that there is something in there that your body does not like. Okay, maybe it's tree pollen, maybe it's something else. And your body tries to get it out with a cough or a sneeze. Gets it out. So that's why you gotta cover it up, right? Because you don't want to. I don't want all that stuff coming out of your body and landing on me. I also have allergies. Okay, so let's go back to the questions now. Now that we've talked a minute. Okay, so the questions. This will be your actual assignment, okay, that you will do. You will answer these 10 questions. According to the text, what are increasing in the United States? Well, that was in the first paragraph or the first section, okay? Which of the following best describes the solution proposed in the text for people who suffer? The solution is to stay away from dust and mold. The solution is to stop eating milk products and eggs. The solution is to hide from anything that causes allergies. The solution is taking medicine to help. Well, take cover. That was talking about big bursts. Okay. So they talked about why they might be going up, the immune system. Doctors do not know for sure what's making allergies increase, but they do know how to treat them with medicine. Okay, so they gave us that detail. We can say that that was for sure in the story. That was the sentence that I would use to answer number 2. Allergies can affect someone's everyday life. What evidence can be used to support that statement? Okay, so if the statement is that they are affecting your life, we need a way that they're affecting my life. Most people in the United States, more people. Well, that's just saying more. That's not a way that it affects a life. Allergens in the air aren't the only problem. That is true, but that is not a way that it changes someone's life. Those foods can even cause some people to have trouble breathing. Okay, if you are having trouble breathing, that's a thing that happens in your life. But kids today come in contact with fewer germs. That was when they were talking about why allergies might be going up. Okay, only one of these is a way that your life is affected. Number 4, what can be concluded from the passage? A person with allergies is sick and needs to see a doctor. A person who sneezes and coughs often may have allergies. A person who drinks milk and eats eggs will definitely have allergies. A person who lives in a place with hot water will never get allergies. Well, okay, in the article, they talked about what sneezes and coughs do, okay? Both are natural reflexes or responses to help keep you from getting sick. Here is a look at the big bird. So when allergens get into your body knows how to get rid of them. So if you are doing those things a lot, it's probably because there are allergens in your body. Okay, number 5. What is the main idea of this article? Allergies are increasing, but simple steps can be taken to cope with them. Okay, maybe. Our own human nature has produced more allergies than ever. I don't think it told us that human nature is producing them. Everyday foods have caused a higher proportion of, they said they didn't know what was causing them. Okay. Doctors do not know for sure. So I wouldn't pick anything that acts like it knows for sure. Coughs and sneezes are reflexes to allergens. That's true, but it's not a good main idea. Okay. What was the article mostly about? Only one of these is really a mostly about. Okay, Number 6, there is very good treatment for allergies, Nish said. No one should suffer with symptoms. What does symptoms mean? Changes in the body that are signs that a person is sick, changes in temperature, changes in medicine, changes in people's immune system that causes allergies. Well, no one should suffer with symptoms. So symptoms must be things that make you suffer. And we're talking about allergies. So I would think like itchy eyes, sore throat, a lot of sneezing and coughing. Okay. Which one of these choices makes sense if symptoms are those things I just said, like coughing and sneezing? Okay. Number 7, choose the answer that best completes the sentence below. Kids come into contact with fewer germs today, blank their immune system, get confused. This sounds like cause and effect. So I'm looking for something that shows that sort of a relationship, okay? Not sequencing, not if. That doesn't make sense. If their immune system get confused. Number 8, what can be concluded from the evidence that coughs and sneezes are natural reflexes from the evidence that our immune system attacks allergens? What can be concluded from the evidence that coughs and sneezes are natural reflexes and from the evidence that our immune system attacks allergens? Okay. I would say we can draw the conclusion that coughs and sneezes, what are they? They're our body doing something, right? Our bodies, what is your body doing? You could say a couple of things here. You could talk about immune system attacking allergens. You could talk about removing allergens from your body. That is the conclusion. The conclusion is connecting coughs and sneezes to allergens being in your body and your body removing them. Okay, that's the piece that they want you to talk about. Number 9, what 2 possible reasons for the increase in allergies are explained in the passage? Okay, so they talked about how our immune systems don't have enough things to practice on, which I disagreed with, but I don't know. And they also talked about warmer weather. So plants bloom longer. Plants release the pollen, which is a common allergen. So those were the 2 things. Warmer weather and our immune systems don't have enough to do. Okay. That's the answer, really. So now when you answer this, make sure that you use a complete sentence or sentences. I would say that the article states that allergies may be increasing because, and then I would say that first reason, our bodies don't get enough practice on other germs, and it is warmer so plants bloom for longer and create more pollen. Okay, that's a complete sentence. Last one, number 10, what can be concluded about the increase of allergens in the future? What can be concluded about the increase of allergens in the future? Use the evidence from the text to support your answer. Okay. What? You know, if it is true that we have more allergies because we don't get enough germs, well, what's going to happen in the future? I think we'll probably continue to kill germs in our houses with cleaning products, so allergies would probably go up. And same thing with the weather. Hate to say it, but the weather is probably going to continue to get warmer. Okay. So what can be concluded? We can conclude that in the future, allergies will what? What will they do? Are they going to keep going up, or are they going to suddenly go down? This is because, okay, what were our reasons? This is because the weather will what? Probably continue to get warm, right? And we will continue to kill germs in our homes and in businesses, right? Especially with everything else that's going on in the world, I think we're only going to want to get better at killing germs. So that means your body will probably and hopefully contact fewer germs. I would rather have allergies than more corona, folks. I'm sure most of you feel the same way. So that's that. Okay. Got allergies. Main idea. Your assignment is getting on ReadWorks and answering the questions that we just went through. Okay. Thanks. Have a good day, you guys.